Wait before you go further. Archangel Michael chose you to hear this, not tomorrow, not later, right now. Heaven has been watching, and the step you take after this message will shift everything. Stay to the end, because a secret meant only for your soul will reveal itself. And this is the exact moment heaven planned for it. Archangel Michael says, I have waited hours to speak to you. This is urgent, and not by chance. A private investigator was discovered. Open your spiritual eyes now. Yes, it's real. Someone was sent to watch you, not by light, but in the shadows. Paid silently, instructed to track your steps. But heaven saw it first, and that's why I rushed to you, wings shaking, voice breaking through the noise. Beloved, do not scroll away. If you did, you would miss the single message sent to protect your home, your peace, your destiny. You don't even realize how close they came, but heaven intercepted it. Michael says, something greater is happening than you can see, and your life matters more than you know. From this moment, you are no longer ordinary. A sacred shield surrounds you, because the one who sent that investigator isn't after your money or belongings. They want your light. Your spiritual glow draws eyes, and not all are holy. But do not fear, I Michael have drawn my sword, and no hand lifted against you will succeed. You didn't stumble here by accident. Destiny itself pulled you into this moment, carried by the whisper of angels. 2 hours ago a spiritual alert sounded, a shift, a warning, a secret about to surface. The one caught spying wasn't just observing, they were gathering information for someone afraid of you, stepping fully into your divine purpose. That plan is broken now, but you must know what comes next. Listen, if you skip this, you skip heaven's rescue in real time. Even when you didn't see it, I did. I saw the dark car creep past your home. I saw the figure who lingered too long, their mind heavy with envy. I felt the energy twist, when your name was spoken in jealousy, and I came down for you. My feet have not touched the earth for 3 days, but I descended for this, because what is written for you cannot be stolen. Do you even know how much power you carry? Your very smile rattles the enemy. That's why they track you, speak behind your back, and try to plant doubt. Your heart itself is a weapon they can't understand. And heaven shields hearts like yours. So hear me clearly now, Archangel Michael whispers a truth the earth wasn't ready for until today. The person who sent that investigator once shared laughter with you. They were near, familiar, smiling in your presence. Their fear, that you would rise before them. But your blessings are not a race, they are assignments. God placed miracles in your hands, because others would misuse them, and that is why the shadows notice you. Over the next 72 hours signs will appear, a call, a name, a wave of déjà vu. Don't dismiss it, that will confirm this message is real. And I will be right beside you when it happens. Beloved, this message is speaking to your soul for a reason. Heaven doesn't waste words. Keep your heart open, because every moment from now is part of a sacred alignment. This isn't random, this isn't just a video, it's your lifeline. Your guardian angel has guided your hands here, trust that pull. From this point forward, everything begins to shift. Starting tomorrow, the air around you will feel different. People may glance twice. Some will be drawn to you, Others will distance themselves without explanation. Let them. When heaven lifts you, it often clears the room first. Don't chase anyone, leaving their chapter in your story has ended. You are stepping into your healing era, into the season of divine proof, into the God walks with me moment of your life. The version of you that doubted, that feared is fading. The version of you that walks with spiritual confidence is rising. Conversations that drain you will fall away. Gossip, fear, and old noise will lose their hold. That's your vibration rising, that's heaven adjusting your frequency. Prophetic dreams may begin, names, colors, repeating numbers, feelings you can't explain. Keep a journal by your bed, write them down. Heaven is speaking louder now, because your spirit is listening. Archangel Michael is training your awareness, to survive and thrive, to walk in clarity instead of confusion. If you feel a wave of fear or uncertainty, simply whisper, "Michael, I trust you." That's all it takes. The response might not be in words, it will appear as peace, as a sudden cancelled plan that would have hurt you, as a delay that becomes divine redirection, as a small voice saying, "Not that way, this way." Remember this, you don't have to earn the miracle that is coming. It isn't about being perfect. It's about giving heaven permission to move. You've already said yes, you've already opened the door. That's why grace is coming where you expected judgment, and peace is arriving where pain lived too long. When fear rises, speak aloud, "Archangel Michael is with me, heaven defends me, my home is covered, my path is blessed, I walk in divine alignment." Speak it until the air around you shifts. Let your own voice remind the shadows who you are, chosen, protected, unstoppable. Doubt may try to return in the coming days. When it does, come back to this message. Reread it. Let it anchor your soul. Let it become your shield, your sword, your daily reminder that light always wins. This isn't just a message, it's a divine weapon crafted to reach you now. Beloved, your era of hiding is over. The watchers have failed. The plans of envy have fallen apart. Your light will shine brighter than ever, and nothing in the shadows can touch what heaven has sealed for you. Into a new reality. That crossing was invisible to the world, but heaven saw it and celebrated. The angels leaned closer, and Archangel Michael lifted his sword over you, not in threat, but in honor. You are no longer the same soul who pressed play, who opened this message, who came here searching for answers. You have awakened. And now, beloved, your steps are not just yours, they are divinely ordered. Pay attention to the next few days, because heaven speaks through small things first. A random song will carry a line that feels like it was written for you. A stranger will glance at you and smile, and it will feel like a nod from the divine. A feather, a number, a flicker in the air, these are not coincidences anymore. These are reminders that you are walking in alignment now. Do not be alarmed if life shifts quickly. Sometimes doors will close before your eyes, without explanation. People will step back. Plans will fall through. That is not rejection, it is redirection. Heaven is clearing space for what is meant to come, because the version of you who doubted, who begged, who stayed small for the comfort of others is gone. This new version of you walks in light, This new version of you does not chase, this new version of you knows, what is divinely assigned cannot miss you. Archangel Michael says, your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your face has been remembered in dreams you've never known. Blessings that have your name on them are circling, waiting for your readiness, and now that readiness is here. I have marked your path with protection, and no shadow can undo what heaven has already written. And here is something sacred for you to hold. The people who left, the ones who doubted you, the ones who thought you were too soft, too much, too sensitive, they will see the glow rise in your life, and some will return in awe, others in quiet apology. When they come, greet them with love, but do not step backward, into the version of you who had to beg to be seen. That chapter is closed. The next chapter is about walking in such peace, that nothing can shake it. You will feel this in your mornings first. There will be a stillness that feels alive. Even the air will seem different. You'll wake up before your alarm, and your chest will feel light. You will know in your spirit that something shifted in the night, that angels were moving as you slept, that prayers you didn't even know how to say were answered. Beloved, your intuition will sharpen now. You will feel truth in your bones, before words are spoken. You will sense when to step forward, when to pause, and when to release. Trust this guidance, it is heaven's whisper. You do not need to force or fight anymore. The right opportunities, the right people, the right timing will all unfold naturally, because the spiritual contract on your life has been activated. And yes, there will still be moments of fear, of doubt, of wondering if any of this is real. That is natural. When that happens, close your eyes, and whisper, Michael, I trust you. Let me. Feel the air shift. Feel the warmth return to your chest. That is not imagination, that is presence, that is protection. In the coming days, you may feel drawn to let go of certain habits, certain conversations, certain environments. Follow that instinct. You are being tuned to a higher frequency, and not everything you once entertained can survive in this new energy. It is not punishment, it is preparation. You are being prepared to carry more light, to become a vessel for blessings, that will not just touch your life, but ripple out to others. Some of you reading this will start to notice numbers repeating, 111,222,333,555. These are not random, they are timestamps from heaven, reminders that you are aligned, that you are supported, that the unseen world is moving around you in perfect rhythm. When you see them, pause, acknowledge them, say in your heart, I see you, I receive it. This is also your reminder, you are not waiting anymore. You are living. The shift has already begun. Even now, as your eyes move across these words, your energy is rising, your spirit is remembering, your cells are holding light, they did not hold before. If you could see yourself in the spiritual right now, you would see golden threads weaving around you, threads of destiny, pulling people, opportunities, and protection closer than ever before. Archangel Michael leans in one final time tonight, and says, your story is not over, in fact, it is just beginning. The chapter you thought would break you, has become the chapter that crowned you. Walk forward now, do not look back in regret, do not shrink yourself for anyone. Heaven is with you, I am with you, and the world is about to see what a chosen soul truly looks like, when they finally believe. So rest now, beloved, let the word settle into your bones, let the night hold you, let the unseen fight for you as you sleep. And when you wake, rise as the one who remembers, protected, chosen, unshakable, and free. Hidden motives, subtle signs, moments that used to pass you by will now speak to you. The air will feel different, the light will feel warmer, and your spirit will sense, when heaven is nudging you forward. These are the gifts that come after surrender, the clarity that follows, when the noise finally breaks. You'll notice someone trying to return into your life, perhaps in a whisper, a message, a subtle appearance that feels almost coincidental. But you'll know it isn't coincidence. Heaven doesn't work in randomness. Your soul will recognize the energy, before your mind forms the words. And when that moment comes, don't respond in fear or anger, respond with the strength that only divine peace can give. Archangel Michael is still here, circling your home, standing watch over the doorways of your life. He has marked the paths of protection, and already chased away the shadows that dared to linger near you. If you feel a chill tonight or tomorrow, don't be afraid. It is the movement of wings, the brushing away of energy, that no longer belongs to your space. You will begin to feel a pull to release certain things, old messages, items that carry memories of pain, thoughts that never gave you peace. Follow that pull, that is heaven's decluttering, clearing room for blessings that cannot land in a crowded heart. When you release what has weighed you down, you make room for light to settle and stay. There's also a revelation coming, one that will clarify a question you've held silently for too long. You may hear it in a casual conversation, in a line of a song, or in a dream that feels too real to ignore. Take it seriously. These are the ways heaven confirms that your life is not just seen, it's being directed. And yes, some people may notice this glow in you. They may ask if something changed, others may feel uncomfortable, without knowing why. This is what happens when the divine rests on someone's life. Don't dim yourself to stay familiar, don't shrink to keep anyone comfortable. Let this light rise fully. The version of you that's emerging is not here to apologize for existing. You are here to walk in purpose, and that purpose will speak louder than explanations ever could. If tomorrow brings a test, an unexpected message, a sudden wave of doubt, or a memory that tries to pull you back, pause, breathe, remember tonight, remember this moment. You are not the same as you were yesterday. The chain that held you no longer has power, unless you choose to pick it back up. Walk forward, without looking over your shoulder. This peace you feel now is not temporary, it is the seed of a permanent shift. Each day you choose to believe in it, it grows. Each time you whisper gratitude, it deepens its roots. And soon life will respond to the change within you. Opportunities will appear that feel hand-carved for your soul. Connections will surface that make your spirit exhale in recognition. Paths that were once blocked will begin to clear without you forcing a single thing. You will also notice your intuition sharpening. That voice inside, that you once doubted, will become your clearest guide. It will tell you when to pause, when to speak, when to let go, and when to open your hands to receive. Trust it, because it is heaven's whisper within you. Archangel Michael will use that whisper to guide you out of danger and into alignment again and again. Even in quiet moments, you will feel accompanied. The presence of angels doesn't always come with trumpets or thunder. Sometimes it's in the softest sense, that you are not alone, in the warmth that settles over your shoulders, like an invisible blanket, in the way your breath feels easier than it has in years. This is your new normal, if you allow it to be. You might be led to write things down, thoughts, dreams, moments of insight. Do it. These writings are not just notes, they are evidence of your awakening. One day you will look back at them, and see the thread of divine guidance, that carried you from the night of your visitation, into the dawn of your transformation. And let me tell you, this transformation will not just bless you, it will bless those around you. Your peace will be contagious, your words will carry weight, even when you speak softly. The rooms you enter will shift, because the light you now carry refuses to go unnoticed. This is how heaven works, it plants one seed of awakening, in one willing soul, and that soul becomes a garden, for everyone they touch. So tonight, as you prepare to rest, remember this. Heaven didn't just find you, it chose you. Out of all the noise, all the scrolling, all the distractions, your spirit said yes. And that yes, is why your life will never be the same again. This is the moment, everything invisible began to align in your favor. The wind will feel different on your face. The morning sun will feel like a personal greeting. Small coincidences will begin to feel like private conversations between you and God. And every time doubt tries to visit, remember the warmth in your chest right now, the calm in your breath, the certainty that you are held. That is your proof, that is your shield, that is your beginning. Your journey into this divine rhythm has only just begun, but already heaven celebrates. Angels have recorded this night, Michael has declared your name in victory. And your soul, for the first time in too long, has remembered its own light. Sleep now in that truth, wake in that power, walk in that peace, and let the days ahead reveal the miracles that were waiting for this very moment to begin. The panic that used to grip your chest is losing its power now. It's like the air itself is softer, safer, carrying a light that wraps around you. That heaviness you've carried for years, it's lifting. You may not even notice at first, because it doesn't leave all at once, it leaves in layers, piece by piece, like chains turning to dust. Tonight, heaven has begun peeling away everything that tried to convince you that you weren't enough, that you were behind, that your life was somehow missing something permanent. Archangel Michael says, I see the way you have fought battles in silence. I see the nights you thought no one noticed your pain. I saw you choose kindness, when you were misunderstood. I saw you hold faith, when it would have been easier to walk away. And because of that, the light in you could not be put out. This is your divine turning point, this is the shift that doesn't just touch your present, it echoes into your future, your family, and the generations that will come after you. In the next few days, expect to feel a strange calm, in situations that would normally unsettle you. Expect doors to shift, some will close and you'll understand why, others will open and you'll feel an instant yes in your spirit. Pay attention to that inner voice, it's heaven's language in you. The intuition you feel now is your new guide. Don't rush, don't second guess. If you feel prompted to pause, pause. If you feel nudged to move, move. This is how you walk in divine timing. You might also notice people reacting differently to you. Some will feel drawn to your presence, without knowing why. Others might pull away quietly. Don't chase the ones who leave. Heaven is creating space for what belongs in your life. Every relationship, every opportunity, every step ahead, is being aligned with this new version of you. You are not who you were yesterday. That chapter is closed. This is a new you, awake, guarded, and wrapped in angelic covering. And beloved, if tears come out of nowhere, let them fall. They are not weakness, they are release. They are the last drops of the old weight, leaving your soul. Those tears are liquid prayers, and heaven is catching every one of them. You are being cleansed, you are being renewed, you are being filled with something that cannot be shaken, peace that makes no logical sense, joy that isn't dependent on circumstances, and faith that feels unbreakable. Archangel Michael leans in closer and says, "Your name has been spoken in rooms you've never entered. Your destiny has been discussed by angels, while you slept. What is written for you cannot be erased. The delay you faced was not punishment, it was preparation. And now, everything begins to move in your favor. In the coming days, watch for subtle confirmations. A stranger's smile, a number repeating on a clock, a song that plays at the perfect moment, a conversation that feels like it was crafted for you. These are not coincidences, they are reminders that heaven is orchestrating the unseen. When you notice them, whisper, "I remember, I receive this." That small act of acknowledgement strengthens the bridge between your world and the divine. Your environment will also begin to shift. Rooms that once felt heavy will feel lighter. Spaces where you used to feel unseen will now reflect back your light. Even your sleep will change. Dreams will come, not all will be clear at first, but your spirit will understand. Keep a journal near your bed, write down what comes, even if it's only a word, a color, or a feeling. This is heaven's way of continuing the conversation, after the message ends. You may also feel called to release certain habits, certain distractions, that once numbed your heart. Don't resist it, that's not loss, it's alignment. Heaven is making space, for blessings to land, for clarity to flow, for your purpose to expand. You don't need to force anything, you simply need to stay open, stay present, and stay willing. Archangel Michael says, "I am marking the entrances of your life. I am standing at the thresholds, where darkness once tried to creep in. I will not let it take what belongs to you. Your peace is guarded, your family is covered, your path is watched. And even when you cannot see me, I am there." If doubt tries to return, remember this night. Remember the warmth in your chest, the chills on your skin, the stillness in your mind. That is real, that is heaven, and that cannot be taken from you. Doubt can knock, but it cannot enter without your permission, fear can whisper, but it cannot speak louder than your faith. As you step into tomorrow, carry this with you. You are not waiting for your life to begin, it already has. This moment marked the start of your new chapter. And in this chapter, Miracles do not feel like surprises, they feel like homecomings. Blessings do not feel like luck, they feel like recognition. You will walk into opportunities that feel like they were handcrafted for you, because they were. The next time the sun touches your face, pause and know. Heaven is smiling back. The next time laughter bubbles out of you, for no reason, understand. Your spirit is remembering freedom. And the next time someone asks what changed, you don't need a long explanation, you can simply say, I finally listened, and heaven answered. This is where your life begins to reflect the light you've carried all along. This is where healing takes root so deeply, that even your shadow will carry peace. This is where you become the living evidence that divine encounters change everything. And as you close your eyes tonight, know that Archangel Michael is still moving, still guarding, still fighting battles you will never have to see. He does not leave, because the words end. His presence lingers in the quiet, in the rhythm of your breathing, in the safety of your sleep. Heaven is not done with you, this is only the beginning. Close your eyes and feel the shift in the air. That stillness you feel is not emptiness, it is presence. It's heaven settling into the corners of your room, into the edges of your heart. Archangel Michael is not leaving when you fall asleep. He will hover at the doorway of your dreams, guarding the places even your thoughts can't protect. Tonight your rest will be sacred, your dreams will become conversations. You may see flashes of light, hear whispers of your name, or wake with a sudden warmth in your chest, that is confirmation. That is heaven showing you that the veil has thinned, and you are now living in alignment with divine timing. From this night forward, everything ordinary will begin to feel extraordinary. The sun will rise tomorrow, and the sky will look softer, as if heaven itself is smiling at you. You'll notice patterns that never made sense before, numbers that repeat, songs that seem to answer your thoughts, strangers whose words feel like they were meant only for you. Do not ignore these signs, these are heaven's reminders, that the message did not end when the words stopped scrolling, the message is alive in your life now. You are stepping into a chapter, where your very presence carries weight. Your silence will speak, your smile will heal, your footsteps will shift the energy in rooms, without you even trying. And those who are meant to walk beside you will feel it, they will recognize something sacred in you, even if they cannot explain it. Those who are not meant to stay will begin to drift. Don't chase them, don't mourn their exit. Heaven is clearing the space for what is coming next, and what is coming is bigger than what you lost. In the days ahead, there will be moments where your human mind questions everything. You will think, was it real, did anything actually change? Listen to me, the shift you experienced tonight is irreversible. You are no longer operating under the weight you once carried. You are now moving in a rhythm that only heaven can sustain. This is why some things will start to feel easier, doors will feel lighter, and paths will open without your force. This is what it feels like to live chosen. And Michael wants you to remember this, chosen does not mean perfect. You will still have hard days, you will still feel moments of doubt. But you will also notice that fear no longer grips you the same way, and darkness no longer lingers as long. When the shadows try to return, your spirit will rise with authority and say, "Not anymore, I know who walks with me now. That is your shield, that is your inheritance. Tonight as you lay your head down, understand that you are not just sleeping, you are being held. Your home is wrapped in a light the world cannot see, but all of heaven can. Every corner, every doorway, every window has been marked with divine presence. The battles that try to reach you will stumble, before they even get close. The confusion that once clouded your mind will now scatter, like mist at sunrise. You are not the same. And when you wake tomorrow, step lightly but with authority. Whisper gratitude before your feet touch the floor. Move with intention. Every breath you take is now a declaration that you have entered sacred alignment. If your day feels quiet, embrace it, heaven often moves in stillness. If your day surprises you with unexpected joy, receive it fully, because that is how the divine celebrates your yes. Beloved, you are now a vessel of overflow. This light will not stay locked inside you. Your words, your presence, your choices will now ripple into the lives of those around you. Family members will feel calmer when you enter the room. Friends will confide in you, without knowing why. Strangers may smile at you, because they sense something radiant and safe in your energy. This is how heaven works, silent, subtle, and unstoppable. Remember what I said, the world will begin to respond to the new you, before you fully see it yourself. Pay attention to the gentle shifts. That opportunity that was delayed may suddenly arrive. That answer you prayed for might appear, in the form of a small conversation, or a simple sign. This is your confirmation, that the spiritual work is already translating into the physical. If ever you feel the weight of doubt pressing in again, return to this very moment. Close your eyes and remember the stillness, the warmth, the invisible embrace that wrapped around you tonight. That feeling is your proof, that memory is your shield. Heaven does not waste moments like this, and your soul will never forget it. So as the night deepens, and the last of this message lingers in your heart, know that this is not the end. This is the unfolding of a new beginning. A season where miracles will meet you in ordinary places. A season where your yes will echo into blessings you cannot yet imagine. A season where the presence of Archangel Michael and the love of God are not just stories you hear, but realities you live. Breathe in one last time, feel the air fill your lungs, the peace settle over your chest, the quiet victory in your spirit. This is your life now, this is your covering, this is your light, and it will only grow brighter from here. Like a gentle wave, not crashing, not overwhelming, but undeniable. It will flow into your life, the way sunlight fills a room at dawn, soft but certain, unstoppable, inevitable. And as it arrives, you'll realize it's not just one blessing, it's a chain reaction. One unlocked door will lead to another. One yes from heaven will echo through every part of your life, aligning relationships, opportunities, and even your own heart, in ways you couldn't force if you tried. You will feel a divine rhythm guiding your steps. The things you once chased will begin to find you. The weight you carried for years will feel lighter, almost unfamiliar, and you may even look around, wondering how you survived so long under that burden. That, beloved, is what freedom feels like. It's quiet, it's steady, it doesn't need permission to exist. And as you walk in it, you'll notice people responding to you differently, not because you changed your words or your appearance, but because your spirit is now radiating a light that cannot be denied. In the next weeks, your discernment will sharpen even more. You'll sense when something is right, and when something is wrong, without needing an explanation. That is your gift awakened. You'll start to notice divine patterns, repeating numbers, perfectly timed messages, conversations that feel like they were sent to confirm what your heart already knew. Don't dismiss these as coincidences. They are heaven's language, subtle but clear, to those who are listening, and now you are listening. You might also notice that certain things that used to trigger you, or pull you into anxiety, no longer have the same grip. That's the evidence of spiritual healing. The storm might still swirl around you, but your inner world will remain calm. This is the peace that surpasses understanding, the peace that only comes when heaven places a shield around your soul. And this peace is not temporary, it has roots now, it is yours to carry wherever you go. Even as you move through the ordinary routines of life, making coffee, commuting, speaking to loved ones, you'll feel the extraordinary woven into the ordinary. You'll sense that angels walk with you, that Archangel Michael still watches every step. Sometimes you might even feel a soft warmth at your back, or a tingle in your chest. That's your reminder that you're never unprotected, never alone. And listen carefully, your voice has changed. Words that come from your mouth now carry weight. Life and light follow your speech. When you encourage someone, they'll feel it in their soul. When you pray, the heavens will respond faster, because your alignment is clear. When you speak over your own life, your words will plant seeds that bloom into blessings. This is the authority of someone who knows they are chosen. You may also notice that the things and people not meant for your next chapter will begin to fade. Do not cling to what is leaving. Heaven is doing the clearing for you. Relationships that once drained you may dissolve quietly. Opportunities that aren't aligned may slip away. Trust this process. What remains and what arrives will only reflect the new version of you, whole, awake, protected, and aligned. And in the stillness of upcoming nights, your dreams will become messages. Some will be vivid, some will be gentle, some will feel like instruction, others will feel like comfort. Keep a journal nearby. Heaven often speaks in whispers that your waking mind might forget, but your soul remembers. These dreams will be seeds for your next season, clues to the purpose that's unfolding. The people who cross your path in this new chapter will not be random either. Some will be there to teach, some to heal, some to walk beside you, and some to receive the light you now carry. You'll begin to recognize divine appointments versus distractions. Your intuition, which is your spiritual compass, will guide you with ease. The more you trust it, the louder it gets. Even nature will feel different to you now. The sky will look softer, trees, wind, sunlight, everything will feel like it's alive and speaking to you. Because in a way it is. Creation celebrates when a soul awakens. You might notice birds crossing your path in unusual ways, or a sudden breeze when you're deep in thought. Let these moments remind you, you are fully connected now. There's one more thing Archangel Michael wants you to know. In this moment of divine unfolding, you are stepping into a season of restoration and reversal. What was stolen will be returned in a new form. What was delayed will arrive at the perfect time. What was broken will become beautiful, in a way that makes the pain worth it. You will not only see this, you will feel it, in the way your days flow differently, in the way your heart stays light, even when challenges appear. And when those challenges do appear, and they will, because life is still life, you will respond differently. Fear will not lead, doubt will not control you, darkness will not intimidate you. You will move through tests, with the quiet confidence of someone, who knows the outcome is already secured by heaven. You are no longer living in reaction to life, you are living in alignment with divine timing. Soon you will notice your energy inspiring others, without even trying. A simple presence, a smile, a kind word from you will shift atmospheres. That is the mark of someone who carries light. And as your influence grows, remember this moment, remember that it all started with a whisper, with an encounter, with a yes, in the stillness of your heart. Let the gratitude settle deep within you now. Let it rise as a soft warmth in your chest, because gratitude is the magnet for the next wave of blessings. Every breath you take in this state is a prayer. Every heartbeat is a signal to heaven that you are ready for the fullness of what is coming. Tonight your story turned a page. The chapter ahead is not about survival, it is about thriving, radiating, and fulfilling the divine blueprint that was written for you from the beginning. And as this truth settles, you'll feel it, the room is lighter, your chest is freer, your soul is smiling. You are not the same, and you never will be again. Beloved, feel the air around you now, it's different, isn't it? There is a weight to this presence, not heavy with burden, but heavy with glory. The moment those words left your lips, heaven responded. Angels moved, light shifted, and the spiritual realm recognized your authority. You are no longer standing where you were before, you have stepped into a new spiritual landscape, where fear cannot take root the same way it once did. Where the voices of doubt begin to fade, where your heart begins to beat in rhythm with divine timing. I need you to understand something very important, your declaration wasn't just words. It was a key that unlocked doors that were shut for too long. Doors of opportunity, doors of healing, doors of reconciliation, doors of divine favor. Even now, unseen by your natural eyes, chains are falling. Spiritual paperwork is being signed in your favor. What was delayed is now being delivered, what was lost is on its way back, redeemed and multiplied. You will begin to notice subtle changes first. That phone call that used to drain you, will no longer reach your heart the same way. That old memory that once triggered tears, will now feel distant, like a shadow that no longer has power over the light. Even the way people see you will change. Some will be drawn to you without knowing why, because the light in you will be undeniable. Others will quietly step back, because they can no longer access what was never meant for them. And you must allow both. This is heaven pruning your life, removing what cannot stay in the next chapter. When you walk tomorrow, walk slower. Notice the air, notice the ground under your feet. Even ordinary moments will carry extraordinary weight, because you are now aware of the divine in the details. A smile from a stranger may feel like a confirmation, a song playing at the right moment may feel like a whisper from heaven. And it is, everything is speaking now, because you are finally listening. Archangel Michael remains near, he has not lowered his guard. His watch does not end with this message. Even as you sleep, his presence will hover like a fortress around your spirit. No fear will sneak in, no darkness will regain its grip. You are wrapped in protection so strong, that the very atmosphere in your home is charged with light. The shadows that tried to live here are gone, they didn't just leave, they fled. They cannot survive where heaven resides. And now, beloved, I need you to prepare for increase. Increase in peace, increase in clarity, increase in unexpected provision. This does not mean life will be without challenges, but it does mean the weight of those challenges will feel different. You will carry them with ease, because you are no longer carrying them alone. Heaven is partnered with your steps, angels are aligning the right people, the right opportunities, the right words to come to you, without force or fear. In the coming days, you may even notice that your dreams feel alive. Pay attention to them. Some will carry instructions, others will carry comfort, and some will simply confirm what your spirit already knows: you are chosen, covered, and moving in divine timing. Keep a journal near your bed, write down what comes, even if it seems small. Heaven speaks in whispers before it roars. And when those old thoughts try to return, the ones that told you you're unworthy, forgotten, or too late, smile. Recognize them for what they are, echoes of a past that no longer has authority. Fear may knock, but it cannot enter, doubt may whisper, but it cannot stay. Your yes to heaven has sealed your home and your heart. From now on, live like someone who has been claimed by light. Speak life over your days, bless your own path with your words. Say things like, my steps are ordered, my heart is steady, my life is aligned. Because when you speak these truths, the atmosphere bends to agree with them. Beloved, this is only the beginning. Tonight was the unlocking, the aligning, the remembering. Your journey from this point forward will feel different, because you are different. You are marked, you are radiant, you are protected in ways you will only fully understand, when you look back, and see how many battles were won, without you even lifting a hand. So breathe, rest, smile. Let your spirit stretch out into this newfound peace. Let it sink into every corner of your being. And when the sun rises tomorrow, step into your day, like someone who has already won, because in heaven's eyes, you have. Beloved, as you rest in this freedom, I want you to understand something, that will carry you into every tomorrow. From this night forward, freedom is not just the absence of chains, it is the presence of light. Tonight your life has been flooded with light, that cannot be dimmed. Every corner of your home, every shadow in your heart, every heavy place in your mind, is now touched by the fire of God. That's why it feels easier to breathe, that's why your chest feels lighter, your thoughts softer, your very atmosphere different. You have stepped into a sanctuary, that you didn't even know could exist in your own space, and that sanctuary is within you now. From here on, everything shifts. People will notice before you do. They will feel your energy before you even speak. They will sense the glow of your presence, and some will be drawn to it, while others may quietly fade away. Do not chase the ones who leave, their exit is protection, their absence is alignment. They were part of an old season, that could not enter the new one. This is the season of your rising, this is the season of restoration, this is the season when your life becomes a living testimony of divine timing and unstoppable grace. In the coming days, pay attention to the details, because heaven loves to speak in whispers and symbols. A feather on the ground, a sudden breeze through a closed window, a gentle warmth during prayer, songs that follow you, numbers that repeat, colors that feel alive. These are all confirmations that heaven is still walking with you. You are now living in a conversation between the divine and your soul. Even the quiet moments will be loud with meaning, even the ordinary will become extraordinary. And in this new light, your purpose will call louder than ever before. That thing you were born to do, that assignment heaven wrote into your DNA, before you ever took your first breath, it is awakening. Every setback, every heartbreak, every long night, has been shaping you for this. Nothing is wasted, every trial became training, every tear became a seed. And now the harvest begins, not only for blessings you can see, but for the deep unshakable knowing, that you are chosen, covered, and unstoppable in God's plan. Beloved, the enemy that once prowled outside your door, no longer holds authority over your steps. Fear may knock, but it will not enter, doubt may whisper, but it will not linger. Even old wounds that once bled pain, will now tell stories of survival and divine rescue. You are not the same as you were yesterday, heaven didn't just visit, it relocated into your life. Archangel Michael has taken his post, and the angels have surrounded your days and your nights. When you wake in the morning, speak to your day like it belongs to you. Declare that your steps are ordered, your hands are blessed, and your spirit is in alignment with heaven. Watch how things that once resisted you begin to flow. Watch how doors that stayed shut suddenly open without effort. Watch how peace meets you before panic ever has a chance. This is the evidence of spiritual authority restored. Even in the weeks ahead, you might feel waves of emotion, random tears, unexplainable laughter, sudden stillness. Let them come. That is your soul releasing the last fragments of old pain, and fully stepping into the new. That is your spirit celebrating its homecoming. You are free now, and freedom sings. There will come a time, when you share this story, maybe with someone who is in the same darkness you just left. And when you speak, it will carry power, because it will not be theory, it will be testimony. Your very presence will become an answer to prayer. Your light will guide someone else to theirs. That is the ripple effect of nights like this. This moment is not just for you, it is for the generations after you. Chains have broken in your lineage tonight, patterns that ran in your family will stop with you. You are the turning point. So now, beloved, rest. Let your head sink into the pillow of peace. Let your breathing slow, with the rhythm of heaven's heartbeat. Let your dreams be painted with colors of promise. You are not waiting for your life to begin anymore, it has begun. You are not surviving anymore, you are thriving. You are not reaching for God anymore, He is here, holding you, keeping you, and walking into every tomorrow beside you. And when the sun rises, it will rise on a new chapter of your life. You will walk in light, you will speak with authority, you will love without fear, and you will remember tonight, not as a fleeting feeling, but as the night heaven touched your life, in a way that can never be undone. Carry this with you, let it live in your chest, and know that every step from here on is blessed. No weapon will prosper, no lie will stand, no shadow will overcome the light that now surrounds and fills you. Your life is a living sanctuary, your heart is a throne of divine peace, and your future is already secured. Beloved, you are free, you are seen, you are covered, and you are forever loved. Amen.